Do you ever get mad at the wrong people? The people that are there to help you, and that you resist them, and you feel that they're judging you, criticizing you, trying to control you, but it's actually the other people that try to ruin these relationships. They try to intervene and make the people that appear good in your life, they make them look bad. They make them look like that they're trying to get something from you. So the good people are viewed as trying to use you through helping you. And so there's a lot of confusion because there's a lot of assumptions and people assume. And assuming gets us in trouble. Sometimes I'm walking past somebody and they're like, oh, I assumed this and I made myself look bad. Or I felt bad because I assumed this or that. So assuming could create judgment. People are going to always say things. They're always going to go, into like YouTube, in the comment sections, and they're going to judge someone. This girl, she bought her father Harley Davidson. And it was a special moment. It was on Christmas, and he didn't believe it because maybe they played jokes on him before. So he was trying to hold in his emotion. And apparently this girl, she was pretty girl, but she had tattoos, tattoo sleeves and, tattoos. And people were assuming that she was a stripper or a prostitute or something. They were saying a bunch of rude things. They didn't know her background. They didn't even know anything about her. They watched this video. Some really thought she was pretty, and some people were like, if she didn't have the tattoos, and then others are just saying stripper and prostitute and all the other bad things, and they're saying, oh, there's a lot of strip joints in that area. So they have no idea. She could be in the healthcare field, she could be a teacher, she could be in sales, business, and she likes tattoos. People like tattoos, they like piercings, but they could have good jobs. They don't have to be in certain fields. So that becomes a problem because when people start to judge by what they see and what they don't know. But sometimes people come around and they share a lot of stuff, a lot of information, and they don't want to change their life. That they continue to walk along that path, and they keep sharing things, and they keep complaining, and they keep whining. And when you try to help them, to give them good information, and you try to really take part in their life, that they start to assume that you want something because you're helping, and there's no way that you could help them without wanting something, because all the people in the past wanted something when they gave something. So be fair. Be fair to people that are trying to help you, because someone that's an empath wants to help people. They want to help you because they care about you. They stick around because they want you to have a better life. And if you're complaining so much and you feel isolated and you don't have anyone in your life, they want to be this person. But if you start to treat them bad and then you just get rid of them and you feel like you could just push the past to the side, one day it may catch up to you. Because one day you may not have that support again, and then you'll realize that you made a mistake, and you'll have regrets, and you'll start to feel bad about the past because you had this moment to have closure, to thank someone, to show gratitude, to appreciate them, to know that they were looking out for you when you weren't looking out for yourself, and that they were being there for you. Sometimes we have to think about those things because they want to see you do better, and they know that you can do better, and they believe in you, and they support you. But we could feel like that we know what we want for our own lives, and that we could assume that they're controlling us, and that they're getting off on the fact that we are down. And that's not true. See, assuming is deadly, and I always say it. Assuming is deadly. If you're assuming before you even listen to anything, or before you even have the facts, and you just you think you know their intentions, You could be wrong. There's no points for right and wrong. Some people need to be right all the time. That's okay. They could be right. Give them their moment of thinking that they're smart and that they need to be right and all the attention needs to be on them. I know many people like that. But there are people that I may have not listened to, especially my best friend, that gave really good tips and they were looking out for me. And they're trying to protect me from other people that may have been using me, taking advantage of my time, my energy, and just needed to get ahead. And then they would watch out for me. They would want me to avoid those situations or to see it and be self-aware. And I may be resisting that. I might look at it saying that person needs help and they don't have anyone. And, I might have excuses for why I'm doing it because I really care about the person and I'm doing it. But then my best friend might tell me, like, you need to know that, are you getting paid for this? Are you doing this? Like, they're watching out for me. And I might get mad at the time. But when things don't go right and they were right, then I realize